Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul on this freezing cold, dry Wednesday afternoon. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 6. Righteousness guards the ones whose way is blameless, but wickedness subverts the sinner. Righteousness guards, but wickedness subverts. What does it mean to guard the way? It means that in the righteousness of a life lived, you guard or protect yourself. So standing in righteousness gives you an authority, whereas if you give yourself to unrighteousness, you undermine your authority because you diminish your capacity to be in control. God wants us to be in control. And when we live according to righteousness, we stay in control, even if things go wrong. Righteousness guards the sinner because in the end, righteousness will win. Even if for a season or two, there are times when it appears that people rise up and create, as it were, an unrighteousness, and that in turn only has one place to go, which is to fall. But eventually, righteousness rises up somewhere and takes charge again. And so we have victory. So righteousness guards and protects, but wickedness, evil, subverts. It causes, as it were, an undermining of authority. So wickedness subverts the sinner. It undermines the authority of the life to enable them to make, as it were, a correct decision. It brings into question. And when we're in a society, even as we are today, where everybody thinks that they have the right to question everything, it's because they have given themselves over to subversion in regards to the truth that has sustained us for all of these years. You know, the Christian values that this country had held up till fairly recently, and over the last 100 years has diminished, has been a key factor in the breakdown of society as it was known. Now, that's not to say that there weren't problems in the societies gone before, because greed always takes control. But there was something in the value system in this country that once held us together. And one of those values was family and the identity of family. But all that is gone. The subversing of the identity of family, the undermining of family is causing so many painful lives to develop and crash in these days. But when we walk in righteousness, that's right thinking, the way God wants us to walk, we protect the way of being, as it were, converted by subverse, undermining authorities. Brothers and sisters, if you want success in your life, then you have to walk in righteousness. Otherwise, you undermine your credibility within yourself, and therefore you lose your authority. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.